So we fixed the O2 sensor issue, and then like this issue just emerged out of nowhere. And I feel like it may be contributing to the misfire that I've been having. So check this out, right? 15,000 miles on the clutch. They say, you know, it's normal for a twin disc clutch to chatter at idle. That's just the way it is. Okay. Raise the idle to compensate. That helped it out for a while. And now I got it raised even more where it's maxed out and the noise is unbearable. And then on top of that, you know, there's a new noise. Usually when you're on load, you don't hear nothing. You come off the throttle, then you start hearing this noise. And it's 100% in my mind, it has to do with the clutch. Because when you engage or you get like, okay, world, I think this is the culprit. The throwout bearing seems to be completely shot. It's not supposed to have those little grooves in there. You see that? Those grooves? It was like wedged in between the fingers of the pressure plate. I guess that was making it skip around. Plus, the bearing in here, I don't think this is supposed to move this much. I know it's supposed to move somewhat, but this shit right here, it don't sound good. I can just imagine. Yeah, this shit, bro. World, do I got a story for you? The problem was more severe than I thought. The fucking flywheel started getting loose, bro. This shit was Loctite and torqued to spec. So I don't know how in the fuck. Look at this. Hold on. Look at that. The fucking flywheel's loose, bro. Look at the fucking bolt. I can screw this shit up by hand, bro. No fucking way. That was the issue. The clutch looks like it's still in good shape. The throwout bearing is shot though, and the fucking flywheel came loose. How and why? So I'm gonna tell y'all what the real issue is. There's two issues, right? The twin disc setup changes the measurements between the main shaft and you know, the crankshaft somehow. The clutch travel extends way too much. I could feel it when I press the clutch. It feels like almost like a creaking noise in the slave cylinder. And that's telling me that it's putting too much pressure. And you could feel the car disengage and engage into gear long before you floor the pedal completely. So that's telling me I don't even need to push the pedal that far. So I got to put a pedal stop so I could adjust the limit of the clutch pedal. This way I'm not putting too much pressure on it. The second issue is in the next video. The flywheel bolts were beginning to back out, and then the crankshaft flywheel had play in it. So this movement of the crankshaft would cause a temporary imbalance or disruption on the crank, causing a misfire. And I took everything apart. The clutch itself, the main hub, this doesn't have zero play in it. That's fine, right? Then you have the other disc. All the pad material is fine. It's not delaminating or nothing. This one locks into this one. And hold on, guys. And it has very minimal play in between the plates. The real culprit was this guy was coming loose. But I know I torqued these to spec. But looking at the bolts, these bolts have zero Loctite on them. And I don't remember. As you can see, the pressure plate bolts had Loctite on them. So theoretically, I could put this back together and get a new throwout bearing and I should be good. But do you see the amount of hot spots on these pressure plates and intermediate plates because of that excess movement that was going on inside of there? Sounding crazy. So I think I'm just going to change out the clutch altogether, guys. And this time we're going to limit the clutch pedal and we're going to get some super duty high strength Loctite for these bolts, because shit is no joke.